All right, we've gone through two of these before, but it's my turn, and I think it might be the consensus, one of the more harder ones.
I don't know.
I got my major and my minor going, so it's a marketing mixed with criminology, so it's a little weird. I have 4 of my 5 classes in here because one of the classes I don't even like, so I don't want to fuck you guys with that one. So we got a mix of marketing strategies, consumer behavior, American policing, and drugs, deviance, and social control.
I'm not gonna get a single question right.
I tried to make it easy as possible, like some true false and stuff like that.
How many
I think I'll
questions is
get
it?
10, I think. Beef
All
and
right,
what now?
let's do it.
Ready?
Yes. GCV.
Title, good title.
Great title.
The first one's the longest one, so I'm gonna try to go fast. The management decision problem is: should we change the content of the advertising? What is the best research problem? Is it determine the price elasticity of demand and impact on sales? Determine consumer preferences and purchase intentions for the new product? Determine the effectiveness of the current advertising campaign, or determine the impact of new distribution outlets?
Let's go! Let's go!
Props to Sam.
I didn't even read that one.
Sorry. Yeah, that was the longest one. I had to reword the question, stuff like that. But yeah, so the question, the answer kind of goes with the question. It's should we change the content of the advertising? So it most likely be looking at what the advertising does right now and how to fix it if it needs to be fixed at all.
Let's go.
Cross-sectional and longitudinal designs are types of what?
Damn.
These are the first few questions are the ones I have the midterm on Thursday, so I was doing those for myself as well.
There you go.
The primary data collection method widely used in marketing research is the blank method. Okay. Luke, who got the first one? Sam, you get red? Nice. Good job, Sam.
Let's go.
So the survey method is the most common. It is the most used. It's one of the most easier ones to get. It's better research. It's individual rather than like focus groups. You can get group norms, experiments, and stuff like that. It's one of the cheaper options as well. So that's one of the first things they teach you in marketing for this class.
The only reason I knew or had a sense of that one is because I took a sociology class and we talked about like methods of gathering information like that.
Yeah, fuck
Blank
you.
are the most costly form of data collection. I think this might be a pretty easy one, I feel like. I was wrong. So yeah,
Back.
Luke's got a chance.
Always
Halfway
a
there.
chance.
The scaling that permits most sophisticated statistical analysis is
You ratioed pussy.
I knew somebody was going to pick ratio
no.
just because of the joke getting ratioed. So it is an order of the highest to lowest. So it goes ratio, interval, ordinal, and nominal. So nominal is just numbering something. Ordinal is putting a number to a specific thing. Interval uses that all that together, but it doesn't have a set zero. So it could be negative like the temperature. And ratioing is having everything but with a set zero. So like how many school buses do you see on this day of the week? So on Tuesday you saw 2, Thursday you saw 0. So the 0 makes it a ratio because there's not.
I literally got ratio.
Yep, Sam got ratioed.
Also, Kahoot just said no one said it would be easy with a winky face. Is Kahoot flirting with me?
Maybe. All right, Luke's coming back. Which of the following is not a model of addiction? So this is going into criminology.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Number 7, true or false? The legal drinking age should be lowered to 18.
It's just an opinion.
Yep. Yep. It's my opinion, though.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
I thought that was like I just got
coconut ball.
Yeah. So the most recent thing we talked about is lowering the if legal age should be lowered or raised or stay the same. And so that was just my opinion that I talked about in like a discussion post.
Oh, I just got
So
coconut mauled.
an easier one. I knew Luke would have at least picked true because he's underage and we do stuff without him that he can't.
Damn.
Which are the 2 most popular schools of criminology?
Oh, I was expecting like schools.
No, sorry. Yeah. So classical and positivism is the two most popular. Classical is like it goes into like the belief that people are going to try to get the most utility out of themselves. That means they're going to strive to make themselves better. So it doesn't matter if they hurt somebody else. So like stealing, they'd want their self to have it. So they would do it to raise their status. And then positive is more looking into like the mental aspect of people and what would have gone wrong with them that's like not their fault. So like mental illness and stuff like that. But back in the day, classical didn't really have that much research on it. So that is the two most popular schools of criminology.
I just gotta say, you're doing a great job explaining these questions.
Thank you.
Well
Trying.
done.
One
I
reason
tried-
why I didn't put ops management in here because I did not know any of that class. True or false? The endowment effect is when consumers value objects more highly when they own them. Okay. Yeah. So the endowment effect is I basically compare it to a yard sale. So you're more likely to price your objects higher than somebody else would because you own them, you have sentimental value to them. And somebody's like, oh look, a toy. I'm gonna give $5. You're like, well, no, I did all this with the toy, so it's worth more to me. So yeah. And the last question, pretty close, could decide it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is the closest one we've had. A company can be sued for trade dress. Correct.
Oh no, I think Luke's got it just by points.
Somebody can be sued for anything, but trade dress is basically if you make your logo look too similar to somebody else's. So T-Mobile tried to sue a different company for using like a similar shade to pink with like a similar like letter, but they use an L instead of a T, but theirs was cursive. So T-Mobile wasn't able to sue them because they distinguished that the color was different. In our class, we literally for like 20 minutes we went over one shade of blue. She showed 20 different shades. You had to try to find which one was right. There's conferences and shit like this where they just talk about colors and there's colors of the year and shit like that. Like this one, 2020 was like a soothing blue, but they
Ironic.
podium.
Yeah, I don't think I got
Mike in
there.
third. 4 out of 10 for
Oh,
Wallaby.
man.
4 out of 10 for Lukey.
By margin of points.
God damn.
I did better than I thought I was going to.
Yep.
I think
that
that
should have won if he just chose the 18 one.
Yeah, I know. I literally got screwed on that one. My own stupidity.
But yeah, that was my quizzle.
That was definitely the hardest of the quizzes. I'll say that much.
Okay.